What's guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're reacting to the finale of Shadow's House. This one's titled For the Sake of the Shadow's Family. I'm not sure whose perspective that is. Maybe Kate's, and maybe that explains why she's doing the actions she's doing. I don't know. We're kind of still unsure about her motivations right now and why she knows so much information and why she's taking all these actions against Shadow's House. I mean, we as an audience know exactly what Shadow's House is doing. We don't know why they're doing it, but we know what they're doing with taking kids from the nearby villages that are under the influence of the soot that we're spewing out, and the soot coal or whatever it's called. But how does Kate know that sort of information? My hypothesis, I think I said last time, at least I think I remember saying this last time, was that since we saw what I figured to be Shirley in her morph form, I figured that if it's possible that they could have memories of their past failed lives, if Kate is just a follow-up after learning something in her previous life and is now coming back and is taking this form and is trying to make an impact with the information she gathered from there. Because yes, she reads a lot and she gets a lot of information from there, but I don't think the secrets of Shadow's House are necessarily just going to be easily accessible to all the Shadows. I don't think Lord Grandfather would necessarily allow something like that, unless we have a Promised Neverland situation where someone's planting the books to feed the information to them, but who the hell would be planting the books like that? And I highly doubt we get another Promised Neverland style storyline in that sense. I don't think this shows the same idea pool as that necessarily. But we are commencing our rescue of Emilico. We have managed to get into Lord Grandfather's wing by Kate impersonating a veiled doll, and using the powers of the others as well. We had Lou using her ability to charm dolls on the veiled dolls, which was quite handy. As such, we have managed to get our way in. We got it was Ricky, I think. Yeah, Ricky and Patrick. Wait, no, it wasn't. It was Sean and John. Ricky and Patrick were talking to Barbara and Barbie when they came knocking and gave the information that that Edward got put in charge of the children's wing based on his performance at the debut, potentially. And then we had Sean and John looking out for Kate as she went off. Lou and Louise have already headed back, I believe. And we have Edward, clearly Edward, using what seems to be his soot ability, which is to change his voice to suit whatever he wants it to be. It looks like he can only do that in shadow form, if I remember correctly. I think he has to be in Shadow Master form to do it. I can't remember if at the very end he was using it before he transformed into full doll visage or not. I can't remember. But I guess we'll see. I'm also curious to see if that actually was Shirley's little morph running after Kate, and if she's going to be relevant here, or if that was just a little Easter egg for something that could potentially happen in a theoretical Season 2 of this show. Because as of right now, there's no confirmation of a sequel coming to this. Apparently, from what I've been seeing, this might be an anime original ending, and it might be deviating. Well, people have been saying this has been deviating from the source material for a little while now, ever since a certain character never appeared or something. So I'm getting Promised Neverland flashbacks, but apparently it's not as bad as Promised Neverland. I hope not anyway. It hasn't been in the build up to it anyway, so yes, it's going a bit off piece, but I think the author also kind of wanted it to, in a way. The original creator was fine with it going this way. I can't remember what was said. But so far, I want to know why Kate is the way she is, and if that actually was Shirley. Those are the two mysteries I want to know. Why is Kate going through such lengths, and how does she know so much? And is that Shirley's morph that is potentially able to come back in some capacity? Meaning that the Shadows aren't necessarily ever destroyed. I think that would be kind of interesting to see if we went that direction with it, but I guess we'll see. I'm just going to load the episode up here because I'm excited to get back into it, and honestly, today is already starting to drag on a bit, and I've still got 2 more videos to do after this, so I'm a little impatient right now. Anyway, as per usual, these are time-based format reactions here on YouTube. If you want to see the full picture-in-picture, you can go to my Patreon down in the description below. £4 a month gets you access to all picture-in-picture reactions I do on the channel, which is everything from the kind of seasonal lineup, as well as Patreon request shows such as World Trigger, Symphogear, which we just finished Symphogear G with, and we'll be moving on to specials next week, and Lock Horizon Season 2. I'll be fitting all those into the weekly schedule as I figure out what shows I'm keeping and what shows I'm dropping and things like that. It's just so I have a better idea of what's going on. But yeah, here on YouTube, we do timer based. So bottom left of the screen, you'll see a timer for the episode. I count down 3, 2, 1, play. Then I'll play say episode, I say episode, and we should be in sync. Watch this one on Funimation as per usual, since they're the ones who licensed it. Aniplex logo, and then Funimation logo to start, so it's about 12 seconds logos, give or take. I'll call them out as I go past, but you can also use screen flash on my face, the mic, or this by my headset to tell when the scenes are transitioning. So, with all that said, let's get into the finale of Shadow's House, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, play. Aniplex. Funimation. Cheers. Here we go. Yep. You're gonna find her, just not in the way you want. Edward impersonating her. Which really Kate should have noticed. I mean, motion's running high probably in this instance, but still. Her mouth is that well bound to the point where she can't say anything to you. How the hell was she screaming out to you, you know? It's Edward. Yeah, he was transforming as he did it. So it looks like he does have to be in shadow form. Mm-hmm. Yep. Sure. It's a good question. Mm-hmm. After you kidnapped a doll, but... do you think Lord Grandfather has a way of knowing who's lying? I feel like someone's soot power has got to be a test of truth. That'd be funny if it was Lord Grandfather's, though. Mm-hmm. Very confident in this. And OP? No. No OP. Who's this coming over? Okay. It's gonna be... Okay, OP time now. It's gonna make things a little more complicated now that both of them are here. If he can find her. Okay. For the sake of the Shadow's family. Second floor. There we go. First time we've ever heard a Shadow Master like intentionally try and not speak with, you know. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. You're using the birds. It's gotta be Shirley, right? Huh? Well. Can't believe that actually worked. Mm-hmm. Yeah, what are they doing? Mm-hmm. 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 Hmm. Hmm. Oh shit, we're high up. Mm-hmm. Oh boy. That's the. He's very confident in that line of defense. I mean, he's right. He's a second. He's on the second floor of Grandfather's wing, but I mean, Kate has the wings, so where's little Shirley? And sun rises. Still going for it. Sure about that? Holy shit. It's an insane amount of soot power. Holy shit. Okay, we're repeating after that break, I guess. Mm. Music's incredibly calm for this moment, just saying, but. Yep. Holy shit. Wow. Mm-hmm. Is that his power? I feel like Lord Grandfather's gonna be aware of this very soon. Oh, who heard that? Oh, Starbearers? There's at least one Starbearer there. I don't know if they're all Starbearers though. Mm-hmm. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, your plan kind of massively backfired here. Yeah, your plan's massively backfired. Mm-hmm. Here we go. Straight up banished, okay. Mm-hmm. Demote to the first floor. Okay. Mm-hmm. All three of you. It was just what? It was just rep. That's it. No banishment or anything. Really? Okay. What is Lord Grandfather thinking right now? Sure. That's not a satisfying ending, though. Well, yeah. Yeah, because that's going to totally do that. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, just wants to. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Hmm. Yeah, what did happen to John? Still don't know, huh? Ah, okay. Mm-hmm. Yep. Sure. Hmm. It's gotta be Shirley. Hmm. Is it rum? I think it's rum. Come on, get to see so much more of Shazar's here now. Who's arriving? 3 new ones? Yep. Gratitude for what? It's gotta be rum and Shirley. It's gotta be. Okay. And yeah, no after credits or anything, I don't think. So that was it. That was a weird ending. Like a weird, unsatisfying ending, in my opinion. Like, it didn't feel. I'm going to in a minute. Yeah, I think that basically did confirm that Shirley. That was Shirley. I mean, turning into. Having the white little one and then turning into the black one of that Ram had. It's gotta be, right? It's just gotta be. I wonder if that means then if the morph can spend enough time with Ram again, could in theory get the full form back. Okay, and that's it. I don't even want to clap that finale, really. I honestly don't. It's just kind of a mediocre finale to me. Just didn't feel like a. Yeah, like. I feel like we learned so much about the mystery of what's going on and got so much confirmed in, like, the previous. When was it? Like, 2-3 episodes ago? Like, what was it? It was like. I think it was episodes 10 and 11. Or maybe just one of them specifically. They dropped so much information about the whole process of how it works and what's going on. And then in this finale, we get nothing. Like, realistically, we get nothing. We're just like, oh, Edward's still around. We've still got a bad guy. Or bad guy. I don't even know if he's that bad of a guy, honestly. Like, he's just working to improve himself, and it's like, well, what's Kate up to? We don't know. We don't know where she learned any of the information that she has. It's like, it just was an unsatisfying ending because we didn't really get anywhere with it. There was no like big reveal or anything, was there? Like, I guess the biggest reveal was, hey, Shirley and Rum are still together in some way. I guess is the biggest reveal you could get out of that. Didn't really get any more real clues about Lord Grandfather's motivation. No real clues about what's going on with Kate and why she knows so much and what that could entail. I don't know, it just felt like a really weird ending arc. Like, couldn't we have ended on, like, the mystery of the morphs and stuff? Like, couldn't we have had that been a big reveal? I feel like that would have been a better point to reveal on. Rather than, well, nothing. Maybe that's just me, I don't know. But, like, this final part of the show just didn't really connect as much as the beginning. Like, I thought the debut came rather quickly when we started getting into that. But then I very much enjoyed that little debut arc. And we learned a fair bit more out of it. And we had some really cool moments, like learning about Edward's, like, being able to take over like that. I was like, oh, that's a big deal. Like, is that unique to him? Like, what is going on there? And it's like, then they were just like, oh yeah, this is exactly how all the shadows work in this household. The greatest secret. Like, it felt so in your face, all the information on that stuff. And then we don't really get anything for the finale. It's like, we kind of like blew all your load early on. And it's like, now you haven't got anything to be special with other than Shirley. And I don't think that alone is special enough to really carry a finale like that. And it's like, for the Shaken Status family, what sake? We don't know. Like, Edward could be the good guy. Like, that's the thing here. Edward genuinely could be the good guy here. We don't know. Like, he wants to get to the third floor and get rid of those bastards, because apparently he thinks they're a threat to Lord Grandfather. That's his thinking, anyway. He might be right. He might genuinely be trying to save Lord Grandfather here. And Lord Grandfather's not aware, or... I don't know. I don't know what Lord Grandfather wants with this place. Like, he said, like, the Shadow's house, like, hasn't manifested itself yet. It's, like, true potential or something along those lines. I forget what the actual line was. But it's like, sure, but like, there's no real hint as to anything what you could be doing here. Other than you're just getting more lords, I guess. But what does that get you? You've just got a bunch of humans and shadows now building up. It's like, they don't really do anything. Like, we haven't seen them do anything. Like, they don't do anything. They just live a noble's life of luxury. There's no work, so to speak, because that's all handled by the Veiled Dolls, which are the failures. The only work that's done is getting more of themselves. So why does Lord Grandfather need so many? We ain't seen them do anything. We haven't had enough time with the Masters to know what they actually do, if anything. And it will be Season 2 probably before we even get to that point, and who knows if that's even going to happen, right? I don't know, I just feel like this finale was a bit of a letdown. There could have been more that could be done with this series. That's what it feels like. I don't know if it's because it went off from the source material, because I have no idea what the source material was like. So... I don't know, like... For me, this show started off as super goddamn interesting, and then it kind of like... You started just revealing everything about itself, except like certain bits, and then didn't bother fleshing out those certain bits. And it's like, well... Okay, where's the mystery, right? Where is the mystery? I mean, it's still there. There's still a lot to uncover. But... we're not going to get any of it, probably. I don't know. It's just another... I don't want to say anything about Cloverworks, but like, it's just another Cloverworks ending that just doesn't seem right. I don't know what it is about this year, but they can't do endings. Promised Neverland Season 2 was catastrophe. The fact it's 59% rated on ALS right now is terrible. Wonder Egg Priorities ending. No. Horomiya's ending is probably the exception. Probably. Yeah, Horomiya is kind of the exception, but that's because it's not a story narrative that you need an ending for. Anything with a story that they need to have an end beat on, they haven't really hit in the last 3 main productions that they've done. So, that's concerning. That's quite concerning. I don't know why, but I'm not going to put it on Cloverworks because they've done some really good stuff. Like, they've done some really... Like, the first season of Promised Neverland was amazing. Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai was amazing, and I loved it. People shit on Frank's ending, but I actually quite enjoyed it. It was typical Trigger craziness, so... You know. I enjoyed it. It was fun. They did Millionaire Detective as well. Like, I forget that they did Millionaire Detective. I love that series. It's actually nice to see that this series actually got the popularity and rating that it kind of deserved. I think the rating's still a bit low on it. Like, the rating's dropped ever since it concluded, which I think is a bit unfair to it, but... Yeah, I don't know. I would have... If they did go anime original with the way they handled this last arc, I wish they didn't. Because I would have liked to have seen how the actual source material was created and intended to be. Because I feel like the sense of mystery of the show kind of got pushed aside. Personally. But, you know, it is what it is. We'll see what happens if it gets a season 2 further down the line. Definitely won't be until next year at the very earliest. And by then I think it'll be like summer or fall more than likely. But I guess we'll see. I would love a season 2 of this because I know there's so much more to explore, but I don't know. Anyway, that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed that one as per usual. Leave a like if you did, as well as your comments what you thought of the final episode, as well as the entire series now it's over. If you are a source material reader, tell me how it feels in watching this versus reading the actual source material. And if you're anime only, let me know your thoughts on how you felt the season went as well. Don't forget to hit subscribe to see next week. Well, not next week's episode. It's all done. The rest of the summer 2021 live you can find here on the channel. We've got lots of new shows coming out right now. In fact, today was... How many new shows did we do today in the end? We did 4 new shows today in the end. I'm going to go film the next 2. So, look forward to all those. Thank you for watching. Until next time. See you guys later.